All right, this is a video of our kitchen so that we can kind of a punch list of things that I see that we still need to have done in order to get completed. So first of all, I think the ceiling needs to be sanded still and primed. This portion over here still needs to be sanded and primed right there and then down along these edges of the cabinets. We need some paint on the finishing paint on the walls and above the cabinets because the crown molding is not going to go all the way to the ceiling here. So we've just got to get some sort of color behind there. It doesn't have to be finished or anything, but so that when you look up there, you won't see that any chance of seeing that wallpaper that's up there. An employee of mine is a plumbing contractor, licensed plumber. He came in and finished all of the plumbing underneath here. We put the temporary sink in and he cleaned things up and got it all ready for when the dishwasher and everything is going to go in. So the new sink won't go in until the countertops are there, but that has to be done. We need the backsplash, obviously. This we'll decide. I think we're probably just going to try and center this cabinet. It's 3 inches off from the base, but I think we're going to try and put 1.5 inch trim on each side and then move these cabinets over. So that needs to be done. The microwave needs to go up there. I'm going to have an electrician come in on the 23rd, which is a week from tomorrow, on a Monday, and look at some electrical things. I have some lights that flicker and stuff, and I just want to make sure that everything's safe. I may have him replace a couple of those outlets that are underneath there. Another big thing that we've got going on now is the floorboards. The floor is in, okay, for the most part. There's a little bit that they have to finish up, but they took off the floorboards and the new floor is about 1/2 inch lower than the old floor. So the floorboards, when you put them back on, you see the damage above the floorboards, like this stuff here. So if we put on a taller floorboard, we won't have to patch that and repaint it. So I just thought, I still have the old floorboards for this room. They don't have they took away the floorboards that were in the kitchen and the dining room, but that has to go around the whole house. We've got to put floorboards, so if we put like a 5-inch floorboard, we shouldn't have to patch those walls or paint or anything. So those floorboards are around the whole house. So the other floorboards that they pulled out did not match. So that's another big thing that's got to happen. And then obviously the backsplash. So we got to figure out what's going on with the backsplash. And then there's some paint damage in this room. You can see where they tore out the floorboards. There's some paint damage there. And then there's paint damage here where they had taped up when they did the asbestos removal. There's paint damage on those walls. So I just want to get an idea as to what we can do for scheduling for all this stuff, who's doing what on it, and so that we understand what's going on. Some of this cabinet work, I think my son-in-law he can probably finish up. That will save some time and some money on your end. I can maybe do a little bit of the painting, but I need to make sure that everything's patched first before I do any of that.